Is it something innate that makes the human animal continually strive for the impossible? To cross the sea, to tame wild rivers, to build towers to the sky, to reach the stars. All of these yearnings were considered ludicrous at one time. Yet the application of engineering genius has made them all a reality. What you are about to witness may astound you. But when viewed from the perspective of humanity's resounding ability to triumph over all obstacles, perhaps it will become clear that what unfolds before your eyes is merely a testament to the enduring human spirit. Behold.
Well, the way I remember it was it was a chilly day in November, and um, it was going to rain, but it hadn't started, and I was walking down the alley in the back of our house with my dog, and there in the alley were two beautiful chairs, and I became so excited that I went back home and told Andrew.
I was delighted to find the chairs in the alley, but I did have some concerns at first about whether they would actually fit in the house. And my worst fears were confirmed when we brought them back and I tried to fit them through the door. They just wouldn't fit. I tried moving them, turning them around, trying different angles, using every technique I could possibly think of, and still the chairs would not fit through. I was not willing to give up on the issue. We had made a big investment in going to the dumpster, retrieving them, bringing them back, and I just couldn't bring myself to just let it go. Although they looked fine outside, we both were firm in our belief that the place for them was upstairs on the patio, on the porch upstairs. So I was determined to get them up there somehow. People told me that I was crazy, it couldn't be done, that nothing like that had ever been achieved. I wasn't so sure. So I went to the library, I read books, I did lots of research on construction techniques through the ages, going back to the ancient Egyptians and how they built the pyramids, how the Romans built their monuments, and so on and so forth, Great Wall of China, trying to absorb the genius of previous generations. And not being particularly trained in the field of engineering, it was quite a bit of schooling I had to do, especially learning the math. I'd say over a period of 3 or 4 weeks, I holed myself away in the basement, working on various formulas, trying to put together a technique that would work. And I guess it's the way these things happen. Just suddenly, it hit me as if in a dream that I could use an implement of rope to tie around the chair, and then having an individual on the porch actually hoist the chair up off the ground, defying gravity, so to speak, and in this way circumvent the obstacle of the narrow door.
I felt very fragile. I wasn't sure that I wanted to participate in it. And then when he asked me to, and I kind of mulled it over, I thought, well, I guess if he wants me to, and it's important to him, then I will. And it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
I guess I didn't anticipate how difficult the actual hoisting would be. It was a struggle. But I was determined to get it up there, and I had been working out for several weeks before that because I had anticipated that this was going to be an act of physical endurance.
I couldn't breathe. my heart was pounding, and I know that the cat was very excited too, and that just kind of added to the exhilaration.
I think our lives have changed as a result of the moving of the chair, and all for the better.
It looks homey and comfy as I expected. It makes that whole area look warmer, but the best feature is Hildy likes to jump up on the chair, and she likes to sit there.
Many centuries ago, in a kingdom in the Ur Valley, a wise man was given the choice of all the gold in the king's realm or a sack of seeds. He replied, I shall take neither. Give me thine measuring stick, blade, and stone, and I shall fathom for ye the riches and the fruits of the earth both. Today, from somewhere deep in the jungles of time, a wizard smiles. I'm Veronica Mouse, and I bid you good night.